Hi guys, we're going to work on writing linear equations. This is supposed to help you with understanding so that when we go to retake our test, okay, you'll have a better comprehension of what you need to do. So, slope-intercept form, we've talked about this some in graphing, we've talked about this some in different things. So, here, I just want you guys to write equations here. We're going to mainly focus on slope-intercept form. So, if I'm given a point, and I know that this one is 0, so that means that is my y-intercept, because remember, y-intercept is always 0, b. And my slope is 3, so that's my m. So, if we have y equals mx plus b, and the 5 is my b, so I will write y equals 3x plus 5. To do this in standard form, what you would need to do is subtract 3x from both sides. So you'd have negative 3x plus y equals 5. That would technically be in standard form. So that would be down here. Okay? So we're actually going to skip all of the problems that don't have a point that is your y-intercept. So we're skipping this one. Let's go to the next page. We're skipping both of those two. Okay, determine the form for each equation given. So, we have two options. We have slope-intercept form. And we have standard form. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Standard form is ax plus by equals c. So if I'm looking at A, I see 2x minus 4y equals negative 8. So that looks more like standard form to me because it has that format. Let's see here. So I'm going to move this over here. So the 2 would be our A, the negative 4 would be our B, and the negative 8 would be our C. So even though this has a plus sign right here, your B can change that. So now let's look at B. We have y equals 3x minus 9. That looks a lot like slope-intercept form to me. So I'm going to move this over here and move this underneath it. So the 3 would be our x, or our m, not our x. Remember, the x tells me where my slope is. My slope is always going to be attached to the x. The x isn't included in that. And then my b, and I just realized that b is really rough looking. That b is negative in this case, and that's okay because the b can change what's in between here. All right, let's go to the next page. So here are the numbers that I want you to do. So 1 through 4, 9, 10, 13, 17, and 18. So I'm actually going to do, let's see here. I'm going to do number 3 because it's funky. And I want you to do 1, 2, and 4. So my slope is 0, and my y-intercept is 2. So that's my b. So we're going to say y equals, and slope is 0x plus 2. So we can just get rid of the 0x. And our final thing will be y equals 2. So that means that line has 0 slope. Is that line going to be horizontal or vertical? So if I draw my coordinate plane and we go up to y equals 2, I'm going to have a horizontal line through that because I want all of the values for which y is equal to 2. It doesn't matter what the x value is. All right, let's see here. I'm going to remind you how to do something like 9, which we're going to do by distributing what's on the outside of the parentheses. We're just going to drop down what's on the left side. We'll have y minus 5 equals negative 10 times x, which we're just going to have negative 10x. Negative 10 times negative 4 is 40, positive 40, because negative times negative is a positive. Then we're going to add 5 to both sides. So y equals negative 10x plus 45. To put this equation in standard form from this form, all you have to do is add your 10x to both sides. So you will have, let's do the 10x first. 10x plus y equals 45. So, standard. And I should have did this earlier. So it's standard and slope intercept. So you have both forms. I'm going to leave this one over here for you guys to do. The next page, let's see here. I think all of these other ones you guys can do from the examples I have given. So make sure you work through these, and I will put some stuff on Canvas for you to do.